Good day everyone, I'm Alex, and today we're heading to the roof of the world. We're about to explore the planet's most breathtaking mountain hikes, where the air is thin, the challenge is real, and the reward is unforgettable. These aren't just hikes, they're a test of spirit, a dance with nature, and a chance to see the world from a whole new perspective. Ready? Let's dive into 10 of the most awe-inspiring mountain adventures on Earth. Our first stop is Japan's Mount Fuji, a sacred volcano that has inspired poets, artists, and pilgrims for centuries. Rising majestically above the landscape, it's a symbol of endurance, hope, and spiritual awakening. Climbing Fuji is a rite of passage. Most begin their journey in darkness, joining a river of headlamps that winds its way up the ancient slopes, each step echoing with anticipation. The climb is tough. Loose volcanic scree shifts beneath your boots, biting altitude and cold air test your resolve, and the wind howls as you push higher. But as dawn breaks, you witness the legendary Goraiko, a sunrise above a sea of clouds painting the sky in gold and crimson, a moment that feels almost otherworldly. The view from 3,776 meters is pure magic, stretching all the way to Tokyo and the distant Pacific, reminding you of the vastness of the world below. Walking the crater rim, you feel the weight of centuries of pilgrims who've stood here before, each seeking meaning, clarity, or simply the thrill of the climb. The descent is a dusty challenge, your legs aching as you make your way down, but the memory of that sunrise and the sense of accomplishment stay with you long after. Mount Fuji isn't just a hike, it's a spiritual journey, a lesson in patience, perseverance, and the quiet strength found in nature's embrace. It's proof that the greatest rewards come after the hardest climbs, and that every struggle brings its own kind of beauty. Fuji teaches humility, connection, and the power of shared struggle. Bonds are forged on these slopes that last a lifetime. It's an unforgettable encounter with the soul of Japan, where ancient tradition and natural wonder meet. And for us, it's the perfect way to begin our journey. One step closer to understanding the spirit of adventure. Next, we're in Cape Town, South Africa, a city where the wild and the urban are woven together in a way that feels almost magical. Here, beneath the iconic Table Mountain, the city's energy pulses right up to the foot of this natural wonder. This flat-topped giant rises straight from the ocean, offering a unique blend of wild nature and city views that's unlike anywhere else in the world. The Platiclip Gorge route is a steep stone staircase, tough on the legs, but the panorama grows with every step, rewarding your effort with ever-expanding vistas. As you climb, you're surrounded by rare fynbos plants, a botanical treasure found only here, and maybe a daisy or two sunning themselves on the rocks, reminding you that this is their home too. At the summit, a vast plateau opens up with clouds often spilling over the edge in a dramatic display known as the tablecloth, a sight that feels almost otherworldly. Explore the top for sweeping views in every direction, each angle revealing something new and breathtaking. Look out over the city, spot Robben Island in the distance, and gaze across the endless blue of the Atlantic Ocean. To the south, the 12 Apostles Range stretches out, their rugged peaks glowing in the afternoon sun. The contrast of wild mountain and bustling city is breathtaking, a reminder of how close adventure can be to everyday life. Table Mountain proves adventure is never far from civilization. Here you can step from city streets to mountain trails in minutes. It's a world-class hike with a world-class view, drawing explorers and nature lovers from all over the globe. And a reminder that nature and urban life can coexist in spectacular fashion, making Cape Town's Table Mountain a true urban wilderness. Now to Tanzania's Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa. This is an expedition through 5 climate zones, from rainforest to Arctic summit. The key is pole, slowly, respecting the altitude and your limits. Summit night is a true test, a freezing, star-lit climb, every breath a battle. As dawn breaks at Stella Point, glaciers glow and Africa stretches below. The final push to Uhuru Peak is pure determination. Standing at 5,895 meters, you're on the roof of a continent. The view is otherworldly, but the sense of achievement is even greater. Kilimanjaro is about endurance, adaptation, and the triumph of will. It's a journey you'll never forget. The mountain changes you, and the summit is only the beginning. From Africa to California's Yosemite, we take on the legendary Half Dome. This demanding day hike is famous for its final challenge, the Half Dome Cables. The trail climbs past waterfalls and up endless granite steps, anticipation building with every switchback. The cable section is a true test of nerve, hauling yourself up sheer rock hundreds of feet above the valley. The summit is a vast stone stage with a 360-degree view, El Capitan, Yosemite Falls, and the High Sierra all around. You've earned this view, and it's unforgettable. Half Dome is a rite of passage for adventurers. It's about courage, strength, and the thrill of standing above it all. The journey is tough, but the reward is pure exhilaration. Yosemite's granite heart beats strongest here. Next, we're in Norway, hiking to the dramatic Trolltunga, the Troll's Tongue. This 28-kilometer trek is a marathon through wild, ever-changing weather and rugged highlands. The journey is as stunning as the destination: rocky plateaus, alpine lakes, and endless vistas. Finally, you reach Trolltunga, a thin rock jutting 700 meters above a blue fjord. Stepping onto the tongue is a test of nerve, with nothing but air beneath your feet. The view is breathtaking, the sense of freedom unmatched. Trolltunga is more than a photo op, it's an epic journey through Norway's raw beauty. Every step is a reminder of nature's scale and your own resilience. The reward? A moment of triumph suspended between earth and sky. It's a hike you'll never forget. Norway at its wildest. We head to Indonesia's Lombok, where Mount Rinjani dominates the skyline. This multi-day trek takes you from rainforest to volcanic rim, with every step revealing new wonders. The crater rim offers a jaw-dropping view: turquoise Sagara Anak Lake and the steaming Barujari Cone. Camping here, you witness unforgettable sunsets and sunrises. The summit push is a grueling scramble, but sunrise from 3,726 meters is pure victory. The panorama stretches from Lombok to Bali, with the crater lake far below. Rinjani is a lesson in endurance and the raw power of the earth. It's an adventure that leaves you humbled and exhilarated. A true volcanic odyssey. Now, to Scotland's Ben Nevis, the UK's highest and most unpredictable peak. The mountain path is a relentless climb over rocky terrain, with weather that can change in minutes. Sunshine in the valley can turn to fog and wind near the summit. Navigation skills are essential. The plateau is wide and treacherous in poor visibility, but when the clouds part, the highlands reveal their wild, haunting beauty. The summit cairn and observatory ruins mark a hard-won victory. The views stretch across glens, lochs, and legendary peaks. Ben Nevis is about grit, respect, and the raw spirit of the highlands. It's a mountain with character, and a challenge for any adventurer. A true Scottish icon. We journey to Morocco's High Atlas for Jebel Toubkal, North Africa's highest peak. The trek begins in Imlil, winding through Berber villages and dramatic valleys. The landscape shifts from green terraces to stark lunar rock as you climb. The final ascent starts before dawn, a tough push over scree and ridges. At the summit, a metal pyramid marks your achievement as the sun rises over the Atlas and the Sahara. The 360-degree view is phenomenal. Mountains in every direction, desert to the south. Toubkal is a blend of culture, endurance, and raw beauty. It's a unique perspective on Africa, and a climb you'll never forget. Down under, we explore New Zealand's Southern Alps and the trails around Aoraki, Mount Cook. The Muller Hut route is a steep, challenging climb into a world of ice and granite. Each step reveals more of the Hooker Valley and the glacier below. The red Muller Hut offers shelter and a front-row seat to a panorama of glaciated peaks. Sunset and sunrise here are pure magic. Mountains glowing pink, stars blazing overhead. The scale is humbling, the wilderness raw and untamed. Staying overnight is unforgettable. These hikes offer a window into one of the world's great alpine landscapes. New Zealand at its most inspiring. Our final adventure takes us deep into the heart of Peru's Andes, a land where ancient mysteries and breathtaking landscapes converge. Here, we begin our climb above the legendary Machu Picchu itself, following a path that has inspired travelers for centuries. The ascent up Machu Picchu mountain is steep and demanding, testing both your endurance and your spirit. Ancient Inca steps wind through a lush, mist-shrouded cloud forest, where every turn reveals a new wonder, and the air is thick with history. Each step upward unveils more of the legendary ruins below. Machu Picchu nestled perfectly between dramatic peaks, as if cradled by the mountains themselves. The climb is both a physical and spiritual journey. one that challenges your body while awakening your sense of wonder. With every footstep, you walk in the footsteps of the Incas, tracing a route carved by hands centuries ago. At the summit, you're rewarded with a god's-eye view. Machu Picchu, the winding Urubamba River, and endless Andean peaks stretching to the horizon. The panorama is simply breathtaking and the sense of history is profound. Standing here, you feel the weight of centuries and the spirit of those who came before. It's a pilgrimage, a connection to the past that is almost tangible, as if the stones themselves remember every story, and a celebration of human ingenuity. The climb is tough, pushing you to your limits, but the reward is the ultimate postcard view, one that will stay with you long after you leave. Machu Picchu Mountain is the perfect finale to our journey, a place where adventure, history, and awe come together, a true wonder of the world and a memory to cherish forever. And there you have it, 10 epic journeys to the world's greatest summits. I hope you're inspired to find your own adventure and see these views for yourself. If you enjoyed this journey, hit subscribe and join me for more wild explorations. Your support keeps this channel going and the stories coming. Until next time, stay safe, dream big, and never stop exploring. The journey continues.